Hey everybody, I'm here in the garden. It's a bright sunny morning. Um, I'm here in the garden and I'm doing some chop and drop. I've got my whimsicle. I'm chopping off and harvesting this regrowth of sorghum. That's going to be for the bunnies. There's plenty of it. The other grasses and forbs. Forbs like this cute little fleabane with the little white daisies. Those guys get chopped and dropped, placed into the furrows to nourish the crops growing in there. And the crops, they really are growing. I'm really happy to see this. These zucchinis are becoming very productive. Each plant has several zucchinis getting pretty big. Wow. And the pole beans, I'm so thrilled. I had no luck with pole beans previous years here, but it's taking hold. Already in bloom. And so we have about 2 months left of fine weather before frosts. So I'm really thrilled to have my summer crops growing strongly. I think these okras will probably send up some flower stalks soon. Cucumbers and beans finish off this row. Everything is reaching out. Nothing is really being burned by the UV. It all looks pretty good. And over here, these late planted sunflowers, those are also conservation sunflowers. They're getting to be about 1 foot tall. The tomato jungle it still needs to be trellised, but it is getting chock full of fruits on the vine. I will have to show before and after. I hope to address this today. Purple radishes. These butter lettuces. Those just keep cutting and coming again as full heads. So excited about those. And the pea production all season long. Can't even remember how many pounds we've gotten already just from that one row. I come out and I get about 1 pound, pound and a half every week. The chard is acting like that too. Can take a couple pounds off of that today. Here's another view of the nightshade zone. The tomatillo is swallowing everything in its path like a blob monster. The little seedlings are doing well. The cutback nursery peppers that I topped, rebounding most excellently. Banana pepper has lots on it. Just between there you can see the rosemary. I need to chop and drop around it. Sage. The sage is developing upright stalks. Lo and behold, we have artichokes. This is amazing. The artichokes also, there's more than one plant in this clump. So I'm thinking next spring I'll probably divide that and we'll have 2 or 3 artichokes. And I chop and drop this aisle every few days. It is developing plenty of its own mulch now at this point, and lots of sorghum for the animals too. Peppers are getting quite large. There's tomatillos and tomato plants nestled down in that deep mulch, and companion planting, and just the cheerful native zinnias and purple alfalfa. Back over here in the field rows, I've completed every row now. So I've got my cole crops planted in this row, these last 3 rows here. So I've got brassicas, I've got more beets, radishes, some herbs, spinach, frost-tolerant plants. Now these are Indian corn that we propagated 2 years ago, so they're just getting planted now. So those are seeds we saved. Red, yellow, and blue kernels. So today, as I crawl around chopping and dropping, I'll be cutting off this grass from the living pathways and laying it down, and I will be thinning. These are the sweet corn. They're like a week older. Those are getting pretty big. The funny thing about them is that I did thin them already by chopping them off, but I didn't chop them close enough to the roots. So the ones I thinned are coming back. I'll chop and drop those. And no garden is complete without a kitty cat. Right, Fleeter Mouse? So we should be harvesting sweet corn this October. Right, guys? These guys have a new roommate. Little Mahogany back there. We missed one of his trouble nuggets when we banded him, and so he is still producing testosterone. He grew horns, and he was starting to mount the ewes. So he moved over into the bachelor pad, and he's gonna be like Snowflake, the one on the right. That's the yearling. Those guys, Snowflake and Mahogany, are destined for freezer camp. And in a few months, Aristocrat here is gonna have his girls once more. And we're going to be making some more lambs. All of these conservation sunflowers are in full maturity, and they just do your soul good to come in here and see the glory. The squash vines are going to swallow up everything in their path. And so that is the view down the sunflower alleyway here in the garden. Cheers and blessings.